around 2003, I was recording another round of demos like I had done so many times before at my buddy Drew Hester's house, who's also a drummer. And he's also a really good engineer, and you know, he had like a little sort of home studio. So I started doing demos there, and his roommate, Gannon, is a guitar player. So he was there, and I'm like, hey, play guitar on these songs. And we got a week into it, and we had 4 songs done, and it had such a vibe. It wasn't recorded as high tech as you know, like, say like a Foo Fighter record or something. It was very sort of lo-fi to a certain degree. And we just started, after 4 or 5 songs, I said, well, this is a record. At first, I went in there with the premise of, I'll do these demos, and then maybe I'll go to a real studio and make a record. And it started out that way, and we recorded a whole record in about 3 weeks. I had that one in the can for a long time. And put that out, and then we toured a bit, had a blast doing it. It's really a blast. And the band is me and Gannon Arnold, who's the guitar player, and Chris Chaney, who's a well-known, awesome bass player, does a lot of session work, as well as he played in one of the incarnations of Jane's Addiction and played with me in Alanis Morissette. And he's just a really amazing bass player. And then there's a guy named Nate Wood, who plays rhythm guitar and sings backgrounds in the band as well. And he's actually an amazing, phenomenal drummer too. And we went out on the road and we had a blast. We played clubs, sometimes to 25 people, and sometimes we'd fill a club, like here, we filled the Viper Room, and we just had a blast doing it. And so we got around and finally had some time, I had some time to make another record. So we made this new record called Red Light Fever. And I made it almost a year ago, started it almost a year ago, a little bit more than a year ago. And now, finally getting it out. We're going to go do a little bit of touring and take it to the people.